MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at digging in. Gordon, he'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here's the first pitch to him. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty and set to go now to the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Beckham has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. Two and 1 the count. Just underway in Baltimore. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Jones going back into the bleachers and gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Short, hit hard. Zobrist is there. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in, Danny Valencia.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Valencia.
There's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Machado.
Hernandez looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. Left, no chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Chris Davis now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's got 8 hits and 33 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Hernandez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. And the Orioles looking for more here in this game's opening frame. The 1-0 home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 1-1. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in to find center fielder Adam Jones. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Seager has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. His past history with Dylan Bundy. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Popped him up. Joseph over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like will be the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Grounded to short. Zobrist has it. And there's 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Tim Beckham batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Around first is Beckham on his way to second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. A little bouncer. Joseph swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Hernandez comes set. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-2, full count. He loses him on ball 4. Ready for another chance. Danny Valencia, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Now swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by. Dan Vogelbach is next.
Leading off for the Mariners, first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Grounder down the line at third. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second. The 1-0. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Jones going back to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and hit in the air again. Deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Valencia is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The throw into second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Zunino, runner in scoring position with Sir John. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a fastball just a bit high. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Valencia sprinting after it, and the inning is over. Here's Manny Machado now.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So striding in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. In now for the O's, Jonathan Scope, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Zobrist relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hit out toward second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. 1 away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. First pitch on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Mitch Haniger. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Up next for Seattle.
Striding in once again, Dan Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Beckham calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pedro Alvarez, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 24.
Takes a knee-high fastball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Ready now for Baltimore, Tim Beckham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Cano with it at second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Now in the box, Caleb Joseph, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Reddick, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Mancini. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Chopped weakly to the left. Cano for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. So back to the Seattle lineup. Digging in, D. Gordon. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Gordon is very likely going to be an all-star this year, at least according to the vote totals. He came into today leading all center fielders in the league.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Zobrist stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Valencia going back at the track, the wall. This one's into the bleachers and gone. Ready for another shot now, Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones on the move. And that ends the inning. Ready once again, Danny Valencia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder, Danny.
A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Manny Machado. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the flag court and gone. Here's Chris Davis now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch on its way. Strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Chris Tillman takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll get things going here in the Mariners' 6th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Machado shading to his right. 1 out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep to right center. Valencia giving chase. But it's over his head and jumps the wall for a ground rule double. And this game is tied. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. In the air out to straightaway left. Mancini moves over. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the Leading off the inning, Pedro Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Tim Beckham. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's Cano now at second. He's right there. Throw to first takes care of Beckham for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Caleb Joseph. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will... Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. High pop-up. Joseph is there. Makes the play, one away. Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Riding in once again, Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Hit the other way out toward right field. Scope moving to his left, and that's the third out. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was a double play victim last time around.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-1 the count. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Popped him up. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Valencia. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And it will end the inning thanks to a little help from his first baseman, and that'll be that. Richard Blyer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48.
Digging in and looking for more, Josh Reddick. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Ready once again, Kyle Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Mitch Haniger. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Valencia over to his left. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third. On the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. From the stretch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of zone for strike 1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup, he'll get back.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. James Cazos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Third baseman, Chris Davis.
Strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Davis becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Jonathan Scope comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Ready for another chance, Pedro Alvarez. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Missed with a slider. Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Jones at second with 2 down. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the... Brad Brock enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Here's Robbie Cano now. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mancini on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far, having quite the game.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Very high, 2-1. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here now is Mike Zunino, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and they're runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Way out in front.
0-1.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he struck him out, so a good pitch. Edwin Diaz comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 39.
Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Caleb Joseph. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And the pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Line drive to center field. Gordon is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Mancini. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Reddick is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 8 men under. For the Orioles, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men under. The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. His record is now 6-7. The loss goes to Billy Bundy. He falls to 5-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that Metro subway trains are available at the Lexington Market or Charles Center subway station. MTA Light Rail Service will provide extra trains of the Penn Canton Shuttle and can be picked up just outside the ballpark at the Camden Yards Light Rail Station.